Thirsty Souls, welcome back. Welcome to Miami Beach. Hold on. It's Freedom Week because it's Pesach and we're breaking free of all the limitations, anything that holds us down. So instead of, you guys know that I used to do, I stole FDR's fireside chats. So we used to do some fireside chats and I was like, I want to come up with my own thing. So we're going to be doing Quench Talks because we're quenching our thirsty soul. Let's get the sun out of here. So, one of the reasons God sent me into the world, 1,000%, and whoever else feels this way, come to me and let's band together and change everything, is this like mortal commandment. It's like God's 11th commandment. Someone made this theory up that women have to be skinny, thin, and it takes over women's lives. And I've seen it 1,000 times. And when it happens, this majesty that a woman has in her mind, the complexity, it's all just hijacked by this tiny little, like her horizons become like this big, and her curiosity, her adventure, her sense of adventure, everything, her mind just shrinks to the size of her waist, and she's just become so obsessed. I've seen this with myself, I've seen this with plenty of friends. I have a friend of my friend just passed away from self-inflicted starvation, well, basically anorexia. She was 20 years old. And this is not just about like the statistics about anorexia and eating disorders. It's also about women contributing to the world. Because if a woman is obsessed with her weight, which is what's promoted on advertisements, when I walk to school, I'm doing this video with my sister, my walk to school includes like maybe 4 different advertisements of almost completely naked skeletal women. And like, how do we protect our daughters? How do we protect our sons? How do we protect anyone from this? And all of these women like, Kim Kardashian, oh my god, I get so upset. They call themselves feminists and they call themselves, there's a quote, Kim Kardashian quote that says, she said, quote unquote, in my soul, I'm a feminist. And someone then questioned her, they said, but you pose naked like all the time. Feminists like don't really believe in, I mean, feminism has changed, but the beginning, the like first wave feminists, they believed in, you know, a woman's mind, and it seems to me like you're promoting your body. And she, you know what her answer was? I'm not promoting my body. I want to share my flaws with the world. And guys, let me tell you something. Exactly 1 year ago to the day, it was Chol Hamoed Pesach in Miami Beach. I was in Saks, 5th Avenue. I went to Saks in Bell Harbor. I walked away from my sister and my nephew because I was with them. And Kim Kardashian comes down the stairs and walks right in front of me. And for a split second, I was just staring at her in awe because I've never seen someone so perfect in my life. And this fraudulent quote, she lied through her teeth that she wants to show her flaws. I promise you right now, I was duped for one moment. I was standing in Saks, I was just going around looking for something nice for Pesach, and Kim Kardashian with her daughter and a bodyguard passed right in front of me, and it was the 4 of us in one room. And I said to myself, this woman has no flaws. She is flawless. She has manipulated her body with cosmetic surgery and hundreds of thousands of dollars that she no longer has any imperfections, so she lied. And we have these 10-year-old girls who I see on the beach posing like her in tiny little bikinis, and they're all starving themselves and they're all super duper thin because they look at people like Kim Kardashian and most of other celebrities who say we're feminists, we're strong women, and they want to copy them. And I went to the Met the other day. I'm actually doing a professional video. I actually want to get edited. It's taking a while. I went to the Met and I went through like the modern era, the Renaissance period, the medieval times, and there were no skeletal women. And I'm telling you right now, the depth of woman's mind, I actually, without sounding sexist, I really think that the female mind is God's most complex creation. It's God's most like complicated creation, and that's why everyone's like, what do women want? Because we're just never ending. We are like eternal inside. And if you're a woman, you understand what I mean. To the men, I'm sorry, you just gotta marry a woman, you'll probably understand then. But when you place this concept of thinness in her mind, it can actually be so toxic and it can actually take over everything. So that majesty, that eternity, that complexity, that which are characteristic of woman's mind, it's actually hijacked by this obsession with being thin. And wherever I go, I'm in a Jewish school, in a Jewish college in New York City, I cannot escape women talking about being thin. At work, I work in a high school, I hear people talking about it nonstop. At school, at home, in my own home, on the subway, I freaking hear women talking about their weight on the subway. And if we just kind of shift this emphasis from a woman's body to her mind, I'm not saying that there's something wrong with going to the gym or watching what you eat, but it's become an obsession. It's become like a commandment. There's this concept that a thin woman is a worthy woman, that a thin woman, a skinny woman, I hate that word, I think it's the worst word in the world, that she's somehow like achieved something in life, and so like women show off about it. And to make this world a more refined, gentle, sensitive place, we're going to need women to contribute more. And women will not, and what I'm trying to say is, forget the Me Too movement and blah, blah, I'm separating this from that. I'm making a clear separation from this and Me Too and sexual harassment. I'm saying that what women, what they value is what they're going to eventually contribute to the world. So if they value their minds, they're going to contribute that to the world. They're going to write books, they're going to speak, they're going to teach, they're going to, I don't know, do whatever they're passionate about. If they really do, if they really value their bodies the most, that's what you're going to see contributed to the world. And we see this everywhere. I told you before, my way to school includes like literally just naked women everywhere in advertisements, music videos verbalized in music, especially rap music, which is so disrespectful to women. It's disgusting. And no one says anything about it. And it's so funny to me that like feminists are talking about the wage gap and like women being in politics and in Congress, and no one's like, why does Stuart Weitzman, why do they still have advertisements with women with no clothing who are actually skeletal? It's horrible, and I really wonder, like, how do I protect my 10-year-old sister? I'm afraid for her because it's just, there's bad influences everywhere you go. You can't escape it. It's on TV, it's in music videos, it's in movies, it's in magazines, it's in books, it's on your iPhone. Oh my God, social media is like filled to the brim with like 12-year-olds in like clad in bikinis posing like they're like Playboy models. It's really destructive. And if we can get women and young girls and older women, whoever, females, to actually start valuing their mind, the world would look like such a different place. It really would. And we need to break free of that. So this Freedom Week, we're not only going to be speaking about Chassidus and Galus and Geula and bringing Mashiach, we actually have to apply this to our life. How can we change our life in real time? Unfortunately, I've seen what happens to a woman when she becomes obsessed with her weight. It becomes her everything. It becomes, what she values the most. And with that, we're going to have women contributing nothing to the world besides their bodies. And we see a lot of that everywhere because we see really skinny, skeletal, naked women everywhere we go. So this is our Quench Talk. This is Freedom Week. It's Pesach. Let's change this. And let's not let other people tell us what beautiful is. We'll show them what beautiful is. We're in control. No one else is in control. We are. And if there's any time to change this in your life, if you're dealing with this, now is the time. Whoever's watching this, you are no more fit. You are no more special. You are no more worthy or successful if you're thin. It makes no difference. And if you have the confidence, if you have the self-worth and the self-awareness to know that you are completely priceless and you are a star no matter what, the world will look at you that way. Just remember, what women value in themselves is what they are eventually going to contribute to the world. So if they value their rib cages showing when they're like in bikinis and their hips like protruding from underneath their skin, you're going to see a lot of that. If they value their mind and really have like dignity and self-respect, we're going to see a really different world where the Kim Kardashians are not the influencers, but I don't know, women like, I don't even know who to pick. I don't know, someone amazing. Who can I think of? Who's a woman I look up to? I don't know, my mom. I look up to my mom. but the world will really look different. So stop letting other people tell you what beautiful is. You just be yourself and know that being thin is a mortal creation. It's based on nothing. It's stupid and it's not even true. So that's our Quench Talk. Be free, guys. Free yourself from all this crap. Sorry, from all this stuff that isn't true. I'll on the beach one more time.